I've been thinking recently about marriage. Nobody really thinks about marriage, do they? I mean, you think about weddings, honeymoons, all the fresh and exciting bits that follow, holidays and children, somebody to go places with, whether they like it or not. Well, tough tits. You signed that piece of paper, and now we're going to do pottery every Wednesday, and you better like it. Really, it's not about being alone anymore, isn't it? I mean, I've been a team of one for, well, forever. Don't get me wrong. It's my choice for the most part. I mean, I love people, but there comes a point where I'd rather they just go home. I mean, it's a compliment to you if this is anything over the 12-hour mark. The good thing about being alone is that you can do what you want. You can live where you want, how you want. I mean, you could fool yourself that you'll feel better for it and that everyone else is missing out, but who needs an other half when you're already whole, right? I visited a little windswept Scottish island, and I just stayed because that's independence, not running away. No, I was being independent, free and brave, and not at all just hiding from being 30-something and having achieved nothing of note. That's when I met him. He would come into the bar and I would feel the rush of tingling heat, you know? Flushed and sweaty, hoping that nobody could tell. And I'd talk, and it would be muffled by the sound of the blood rushing in my ears. Somehow he seemed to like me too. I was invited to a wedding, a colleague. She was from elsewhere, you know, like me, and she was being kind to me, trying to get me involved. Not just going from work to my little room, back to work again. And I arrived late because I had to shut the pub. I sat on the seats at the back, you know, as much in the dark as I could, wedge myself, not even wanting to take something from the buffet, you know, in case it seemed rude. And he saw me and waved. He was with his wife. And I waved back. Did that thing, you know, pulled back, awkward smile. And after a while I went to find the bride to thank her for having me. I couldn't deal with the skin-scorching embarrassment anymore, and I was going home. Instead I found him, yeah. He was standing on the front step of the hall. I wasn't sure why, but later I wondered if he had been waiting for me. Let's go for a walk, he said, just like that. For the next few months he would do the same. Just turn up at my door or at the pub when I looked up at night. Always like it was nothing, always without a drama. No discussion about what this was. Let's go for a walk, he'd say. I had to leave, of course. But then, you knew that. I mean, I don't think I knew it. Not at the start, anyway. I mean, it doesn't matter how much you love someone. You can't justify the end of a marriage, even if it leaves you alone. The team of one, trying to decide if you want to marry someone who isn't the man you truly love.